Okay, so I'm going to start somewhere. I usually wouldn't, but I think that it really helps hone in again on this idea of composability and zero copy architecture and why composable CDPs are going to deliver such fast time to value. So you're an enterprise organization, you have your data living inside your data warehouse, whether that is Snowflake, BigQuery, Redshift, Databricks. GrowthLoop is completely data warehouse agnostic. But you've already got these existing assets living in your warehouse. And so GrowthLoop is going to be able to connect directly to those assets and basically just bubble up those tables as segmentation criteria for marketers. And we're also going to be able to group those into these logical groupings that we call dataset groups. You can think of it basically just as a consolidated data model that's going to enable your end users, again, who are probably non-technical, to be able to utilize all this data in a very intuitive format. So let's take, for instance, this retail customers data set group. So I'm going to look at the data sets that comprise this. So I've connected this users or customers data set from my BigQuery instance that is just my customers, right? So it's one-to-one identity or one-to-one characteristics about them. Right? So maybe where they live, their age, their last purchase date. Then I've also connected a variety of events about those customers. So I've connected their purchase orders, a table of the coupons they've been offered, a table that describes what items are in their abandoned carts. And so to the end user of GrowthLoop, this is going to all appear like it's in one beautifully simple and consolidated data model. And you can connect as many different data set groups as you want. So you could connect one that has all of your data and it's kind of the ultimate authority for segmentation. Or if you have a reason to segment out your data into groups, so maybe you're a bank that has mortgage data versus deposit account data, and only some folks should have access to some of that data, others should have access to other bits of it. Or let's say you're a retailer that works with a retail media network and needs to be able to segment out the data that your partner should have access to. You do that really easily with the concept of data set groups. Again, this is all going to let you get off to a really fast start because you're just utilizing the architecture your team has already created in your data warehouse.